It's time once again for another Raid Shadow Legends video, and today we are secretly but not so secretly hoping for a Narox from summons. That's right, we're doing more summons. We just did summons in the last one, but why not do more? Because, well, we have a summon event. We have two summon events actually going on right now, and we really have to make sure we get the points for them. There is only, I believe there's like 12 hours left in these summon events, and I feel like we're going to have to open up the pocketbook if we do not get a Narox in this video. We might cut it close. I don't know. We'll see. I also feel like we're going to be 6-starring a unit that I was not expecting to 6-star in this video as well. So let's get it started. What do we have going on for the quests? Oh, yes. It is that time. We got really lucky that this kind of coincided with the summons. Really, really lucky there. Really, really, really lucky. Oh, beautiful. Look at this. More goodies to collect. Okay, let's we're going to do our summons. We're also going to so here's the reason we're going to build something that I wasn't expecting to build. We have to do 10 million damage to the Demon Lord on a single difficulty, minimum difficulty hard. So we can do that damage on an easier difficulty. However, to do hard difficulty, let's take a look at what our team is. Demon Lord hard. Okay. So, we're probably going to be taking this out. We're going to be taking that because he doesn't really do the damage. He doesn't really do what we would need him to do for the team. I think that what we're going to wind up doing, because this is not really going to do crazy anything. I think what we're going to wind up doing is we are going to be putting, I don't even know where it is. We're going to be putting Sepulchre Sentinel in here, and we're going to use not only her leader skill, but we are also going to use her skills. She has attack power break on the first skill, which is going to be really nice because we don't have like an unkillable team or anything like that. So we're just trying to do a standard classic Raid Shadow Legends clan boss team. So we have the attack power break, and then we also have increased defense and block debuffs, which is actually skilled up, which is really nice. I would like this to be skilled up. I would like something to also decrease the cooldowns on our team, but I think this is what we're going to, I think this is our best option right now in terms of what we have. There's some other good units. I mean, don't get me wrong, we've got units like that, but I think really just survivability to make sure the battle is prolonged longer, and then that's where we're going to actually wind up getting the extra damage from. Also, I don't know how our masteries are. So let's take a look at the masteries for, actually I think we also have, no, not that. Yeah, relics. We could grab, what kind of relics do we have? Because I noticed we do have some, receives 2% less damage if under any debuffs, 2% less damage from ally protection. So for this one, we can use that on this. That would be nice because he has the ally protection buff on all allies except this champion, counterattack buff on all allies except this champion. So that would be a nice relic for him. So let's go ahead and equip this on him. And then what is the, I literally already forgot. 2% less damage if under any debuffs. I think that this would go good under, I mean, it would go good under Mausoleum Mage just overall. We're just going to put it on him, and then we need more relics. We need more relics. There's no two ways about it because we need more relics. Did I mention that enough? We need more relics. Let's see what we have for masteries. For the units, we have to do her masteries. I've been so focused on so many other things that, let me show you guys where we are here. Yeah, we have nothing in those scrolls for her. What else do we have? So we do have some for Rector Dreth. We do have some for, we can make a little progress there, but we can't max anything out just yet. And then we can't do anything with Yuzan until we actually 6-star him, which I wanted a 6-star Yuzan. I think he's a great unit. I really enjoy him, but I just feel like the Sepulchre Sentinel, and for what we're going to do for the Sepulchre Sentinel, if we're using her for clan boss, we are going to use the War Master for her masteries. Actually, let me take a look at her skills again. Yeah, we're going to use she only has the first skill that's going to benefit from. Well, she's going to be using the first skill most of the time anyway. So there you go. But yeah, we will do that, and we're probably going to go down the left-hand side, and then for this one, we're going to try to get accuracy for a lot of these. I know there's some accuracy here, and then, well, we can't do that because we only do one for the last tier. So we're not going to do Eagle Eye because we're doing War Master. She doesn't have a crazy amount. It's just the skill 1, and it's not even scaled up. So, but yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to wind up doing in order to actually get that 10 million damage. And I saw one of you guys' comments on wait till he sees what's going on in the end of these Arbiter missions, and I saw that, and I'm like, let me go look at the very end to see what we got going on at the end. And I did see stage 20 of Dragons, Fire Knights, 100 million damage to the Demon Lord on Nightmare. That's rough. That's a really rough, that's a tall order. 75 million. Yeah. I think for some of the, oh, geez, there's a lot of, well, I mean, I suppose if we need 100 million, then we should be able to do 39 million. But, yeah. That's rough. That's a rough one. We'll get to it when we get to it, I suppose. But for right now, we just need to do 10 million damage on hard. Nightmare, though. That's gonna be tricky. I don't want to use a niche, like a special gimmick team, though. But yeah. We gotta finish hard, we gotta do brutal, we gotta do nightmare. We haven't really been focused on clan boss though, so we don't have these masteries that we would need anyway. So less of an issue. But like, look at these, like these are solid players with solid stuff. Like that's gonna be tricky. I am more concerned with the clan boss, that score, than the level 20s. Because we're actually, hold on. We're actually did go a little bit higher in, yeah, we cleared stage 18 of Dragons. And where are we in Giants? Giant Ice Golem. Some people call him Ice Giant. Not that crazy, but yeah, we got a couple more stages to go here. But that Nightmare, 100 million on Nightmare, that's going to be really rough. So anyway, yeah, let's do this. Let's see where we are. RNG, please. I would love this new unit, but we also want the new epic. So just because it's gonna make our life so much easier. And we'll see where we are in that summon event. After this, we might have to spend money. We might have to. I don't want to. But it's not a free-to-play account. We spent a little bit of money, but not like anything. And usually try to spend as little as possible. So they all look the same. Also, this one looks like he's wearing eye makeup. Kind of. A little bit. Looks like Jizo. Savage, man. They're not even gonna give us an epic. Not even gonna do it. Alright. I think I don't have this on any account yet. Okay. Not a great chance though. 50% chance. Prevail when they kill an enemy. Okay. I mean, it's not supposed to be a ridiculous unit. It's a rare, so. It took a second. It took a second. I'm like, oh, hold on. Not a sacred. Attacks an enemy. Defense break. Okay. Increase attack and increase crit damage on this champion for 2 turns if the attack kills an enemy. AoE. Decrease attack. Okay. And then we have weaken debuff. Decrease attack, weaken, and defense break. We could also use this for clan boss. Yeah. They're like, don't you want to use this? I mean, I do. Don't get me wrong. But let's see. Steadfast Marshal. Get the provoke. Defense buff. And Veil on all chain. Wait, we don't need that right now. Retainer. I lost mine in when I was 12, 8th grade. I don't know. I don't think that's how old you are. I think it's 7, right? Because it's supposed to be minus 5 years. Like, I don't, whatever. Explaining my joke. That means it's not funny. You have to explain it. Heals and plays a counterattack. What is he? Defense based? Okay. Decreased turn meter. Plays a sleep debuff. Oh, what about? Oh, never mind. I was thinking maybe for Necropolis, but what do we have here? Huntress. You know, it'd be hilarious if we just got the new unit and didn't even need it. What do we have here? Suiren. Do we already have this? Dot. Weaken. Defense. This is another one we could use this for clan boss. Yep. RNG, please. Not the new Ruella. I heard she went after some Dalmatians. No, I'm sorry. That's a different. That's Cruella. Oopsies. Steals turn meter. Defense break, weaken, and decrease speed. Wow. This seems really good for Fire Knight. And it is. And it is. But what are her, how many? Oh, she needs a lot of skill ups. Well, for that skill too. There's nothing that decreases cooldowns. This is decreased cooldowns. This could be really nice. I mean, obviously. This is one of those instances where I feel like the ratings in the game are actually probably... Oh my goodness. This is how they get you. This is how they do it. They're like, don't you want to spend money and get fun toys? Yes, I do. I do. That is correct. We were doing some Ice Golem. Apparently not that much. It's hard to remember how much you're doing on what account. We're not going to get Tholin on the OG account. I have to choose one or the other. I'm not going to be able to keep up with all the resources needed on both. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. But it's because of those two sacreds. That's why. That's why we're so close. Epic skill tome, though. We need at least this Glen Sage. At least. The Narox. It's gonna, yeah. All right, let's 6-star. Yeah, I don't want to, but I feel like we are gonna get value out of this. And we're using this for both clan boss, and we're also using it for Ice Golem. And I feel like kill 2 birds with one unit. So yeah, we'll do it. Is there any other? Yeah, we'll do it. All right, let's ascend her. Oh, we can't ascend her. Potion mixer. Now we can ascend. At least we get points here. We're doing it at the time that we're getting points. So we're trying to get value out of it more than we would normally get. Thank you for the extra gems. Yeah, we need to actually get the 1500 to get all this. And some of it's not that difficult. 50 enemy champions in any arena mode. That's not that bad. 140 energy in Fire Knight Castle. Wins only. That's not that bad. Repeat quests 5 times. It's not that bad either. Stage 10 or higher of the Dragon's Lair. Normal difficulty less than 65 turns. We could probably nuke stage 10 with only damage dealers. With a lot of these, because it's the turn thing is the issue. So if we bring in too much supports, less than 25 turns, the event dungeon less than, I'm not even gonna bother. 3 rare or higher accessories to level 16. That's, you know, that's easy enough. Artifacts at the Forge. Oh, this one. Yeah. Ascend champions 15 times. We can do this. As we don't have any materials. There we go. These count as 2 ascensions, right? Yeah, they must. All right, so what do we... Oh, nice. Thank you. And then we have 951. Okay, so we will upgrade. We'll go farm some XP. I'm going to pick up another pack. Because we have to. Let's grab these. Let's do some Soulstone summons. RNG, please. Just things that I have. Actually, we have him built, technically. We're only using him for the crypts. Alright, we got him marked. Not using that. Not using that. I think it's weird that she has candles on her head. We have this at 3 stars. We got it. It's not built, but... It's a thought. It's a... We'll probably build this. It's another one of those potential clan boss units. What else do we have? Anything else I care about? Not really. Let's grab the... Ooh! Wait a second. So, I'm going to feed this. Because we're not going to summon him anyway. So that's 70. We're definitely not tossing Doom Priest because we have that now. So that's awesome. How much are you worth? Okay. And then... Yeah, I'm really putting too much into this. Yeah, let's go. Okay. So we are good for one of these. Immortal Soulstone. Let's go. Get something we don't have. I know we're going to get something we don't have. I know. Yeah. It's a nice soul that we don't have the unit for, but that's how the cookie crumbles. That's how the Raid Shadow Legends cookie crumbles. We should be trying to actually get the resources to grab these. So we can buy, we really should have just bought these Immortal Soul Essences. We could have got 20, and we could buy the specific things that we are looking for from here. You know, we just have to wait it out. So that's the better option, which we, of course, did not do. So we are going to do some farming, and we got to put the promo in. Because I don't know that we need to always be putting the promo, but we're always putting the promo in. So I'm going to do some farming, and then we will be back with more summons.
I'm looking for a fun new RPG to play on my telephone. I wonder if there's anything good.
Brother, you gotta try the most glorious RPG that has ever come to the mobile platform. Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh, is it any good?
Is it any good? It will literally... Yeah, it's good, yes!
Wowee! I'm gonna go download it right now.
Are you serious? You're gonna miss out on all the free legendaries.
Free legendaries?
You want a free legendary? Use the promo code or the link in the description for a brand new free legendary Elenaril.
Wow!
And as soon as you hit level 10, you get a free Maus Mage epic right in your inbox.
Wowee!
At level 20, you get a free epic Uugo.
Neato!
And at level 30, another free epic Fayne.
Well, that's swell.
If all of that wasn't even enough, you can also use one of the following promo codes for a brand new account for another free legendary.
Free legendaries?
Get Alice for a legendary Alice the Wanderer.
Neato!
Get Loki for a free legendary Loki the Deceiver.
Ooh,
Monkey King for a free legendary Sun Wukong.
super cool.
TREEHUGGER for a free legendary Greenwarden Ruarc.
Oh,
Or you can use the code Desert Queen for a free legendary Tuhanarak.
those seem like some really lovely choices.
But you have to use the QR code or the link or you get nothing. And make sure that you use the promo code for your free extra legendary as soon as you start the account in the first 24 hours.
I'ma scan that QR code right now. Thanks, fella.
You're welcome, buddy. You're welcome.
We are back. Of course, we spent money. Let's see where we are with the vultures. I told you we were going to anyway. It's not like it's a surprise. What do we have? Let's upgrade this to 12. Let's equip it. We really should upgrade everything to everywhere all at once. I don't know. I think it's a movie. I think that's a movie. Yeah, probably. Listen, I know that's not the name of the movie. It's close, but not quite. Do we have... We have very low accuracy considering. And we can always enchant this to get... May as well use 2 stars. 1 stars are basically worthless anyway. I mean, you can just... like, it doesn't matter if you have a ton of 1 stars or whatever. It doesn't matter, like, 2 stars. Like, we're getting a plenty of all of this. So... yeah, I'll just throw 2 stars on. The 5 stars, I will be more cautious. The 6 stars, I will definitely be more cautious. Throwing around, but yeah. I feel like 2 stars we can... It's just these little things that sometimes make a difference. You know what else makes a difference? Is masteries, which we should be doing because we should be doing. Also Ascension, but this is from Phantom Shogun. We have to do Phantom Shogun for that. So, a little bit better. 16,000 power. Not really very good. A little bit better. A little bit less terrible. But, yeah. I noticed there's like, as soon as you awaken them fully with the, like a 6-star soul, man, they get so much strong. I mean, like, I'm preaching to the choir. You guys know that too. But, like, it is more... It's always more than I expect. I'm like, wow, that really made a huge difference. Summon 25 champions. Don't mind if I do. I'm really hoping we get some things that we need, though. How amazing would it be if we just get Tholin immediately? Is this going to be enough? I feel like... Well, I'll probably wait till like the last hour or so if it's not. This should be enough. 2,600. We need 3,500. And yeah, it's going to be enough. And these are worth... what? These are worth 200. And these are worth what, 120? So, yeah, we will have enough. Oh, no. This is wrong account. Wrong account. I'm thinking of my main. We have the opposite units on the other account. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm just trying to squeak past with whatever the minimum amount of anything I can be buying is. So, I don't want to go crazy. I want to do just enough. Because if we try to get that Narox, that's probably going to be like another, like, I don't know. But to get the summons, to get past that, we're going to have to get some more either primals or sacreds or a bunch of voids and, yeah. More than this. So... I feel like half the voids I do are that unit. Could you imagine if we actually got like a mythical here? I mean, we're not going to, but could you imagine if? I have literally never summoned one in years of playing. Oh, we got a legendary though. I'll take the legendary. Very nice. I'll definitely take that. Oh, of course we got the legendary. I was like, I'm not really too familiar with him. Well, there's a reason for. Why are all of our legendaries garbage? Plarium, listen. They're like, yeah, we don't care. We don't care enough about you to be giving you good stuff. Yeah, I got that. I got that memo. Increased attack buff. Well, I mean, the last unit. It wasn't that the last unit was bad. It was just that it was a freebie unit. So Eudex Sartor was our last legendary. Although we got legendary recently, we're also spending money and getting, you know, sacred shards, and that's why. So this doesn't seem that bad. This seems useful. Shield. Okay. I do not think that this is going to be. I think this is going to be a useful unit. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of maybe off. Maybe off. I'm not saying he's going to be a top tier premium ridiculous unit. I'm just saying, like, feels like a usable unit situation. So we got the Glen Sage Sithel from there. We would need another 2,500 points. Although we had enough summons to do 2,500 points here, but we need 5 Sacred Shards. Those Sacred Shard packs are not cheap, but yeah, let's do. I'm not. I'm good. I'm good. I'll just have that no insurance policy of. I really wanted that extra one just in case. Just in case. But yeah, let's do this mission. Let's do 10 million damage to the Demon Lord on hard difficulty if we can. I'd like to think that. Okay, what do we say? We're taking this out. We are putting this in. And we're also doing that leader skill. And we will see. We're going to be manual in it. I mean, not manual. Yeah, well, not manual, but not fast pass. That's what I mean. We're not getting a fast pass. So, yeah, we'll come back in a minute. Or 10 minutes, or however long it winds up being, and we'll see what the final score is. We're at 500,000 right now, but I don't know. It really depends on the cooldowns and if the boss is attacking while we are vulnerable. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So we're not quite there, only 8 million damage on hard difficulty. We can 6-star Skull Crusher. We can also upgrade the skills of our units because I think they're still missing some skills. We also have to finish the masteries. That's a huge one. The masteries alone should, if we have we're ready for it and we didn't do it for some reason. That was a waste. We could have actually, although this one I also like. Maybe that was the reason, because I was like, if we're going to use him in Clan Boss, then we need this one. We need the War Master. But if we're going to use him for Arena mostly, or Arena only, then Helm Smasher would be really nice. So really, it depends on, that's why I didn't do it. That's why I didn't finish it. Because I was thinking maybe we just wind up using the Geomancer for Clan Boss. Because Geomancer's better. But, I mean, don't get me wrong, they're both good. But you can't have 2 burns in with Geomancer on the team. Geomancer needs to be the one that burns. We have not this. Well, we do have an HP burn and a weaken, which is really nice. And then we have the decreased damage of allies received by 15%, deflects that damage onto each enemy under an HP burn debuff placed by this champion. If there are multiple champions on the team with this skill, only one will activate. This is why this is a ridiculous unit for clan boss and every dungeon in the game, basically. Ridiculous, ridiculous unit. One of the best epics, possibly I feel like he might actually be the best epic for PvE. Definitely not PvP, but possibly the best epic for PvE. So yeah, I think it's going to be a mastery situation and a sub out Supreme Gaelic for Geomancer. Because I really feel like putting Supreme Gaelic on Helm Smasher, if we're just going to use him for Arena, is the better option. So I know people are probably going to get offended by that, but it is what it is. I can't believe we got all the legendaries that... I think this one's more disappointing. This definitely seems more disappointing than Drokel the Gaunt. Because I feel like I can see some utility in him. So, anyway. That's it for this one, I suppose. Unless I decide to go crazy and do... Wait a second, we have... Oh, yeah, hold on. I suppose you don't have to hold on. Let's equip this. No. HP? No, we don't have HP. I literally just looked. It's not going to change. Let's equip this. Let's upgrade this. I forgot we did a... Oh, no. Yeah, this is just not going to work now. The game's going to freak out.
We don't know what's wrong. Something's wrong. Help.
Send help. All right. Yeah, I did a bunch of spider, so... I'm sure we have much to improve on these things. But yeah, one of the issues was that this Skull Crusher was just dying too much, sadly. And we could have put a necklace on him, so that this way, when he's dying, he's at least pretty. Logic, guys. I'm mostly just looking for like HP primary stat with like defense subs and HP and defense subs. So, yeah. That's why I'm always upset that I can't ever seem to find what I want. But a lot of this stuff needs to be just better gear anyway. Like there's so much that we can just sell. So much still that we can just sell. You see, we've been farming to upgrade units. I don't really think that I would need... Yeah, I don't have a reason for keeping any of that. I'm trying to find a reason. Hey, there's another cool 1,000,000 silver. But, yeah. Work in progress. We're getting there. We need to do the masteries. We need to build Geomancer. I was kind of putting them off because I'm like, we have a unit that does HP burn, but... for clan boss, we're gonna put Geomancer and we're gonna take Supreme Gaelic out. It's time. So, and then we'll do the ignore defense, the extra ignore defense for arena offense. This way, he'll be a little bit better for arena offense. We don't have to worry so much. And then for also, I feel like we should do some Shogun and get out of here. We should do some Shogun and we should do some what else? Where am I going? Like really, where am I going? That's not where... Sand Devil's Necropolis. Yeah. All right. Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys are doing good with the tournaments and with the events right now. Oh my god, I forgot that this one's this is a crazy level that we barely finished. Okay. Well, anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys do well in the events. Good luck, and I will see you in the next one.